You are here. Happy Friday to you. See how I remember Friday? The birds are chirping. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Yes. So, mm, let me set up my little shop just to make sure that I am staying on task and staying. And I know if I start glitching or anything. So, it's Friday. I cannot believe the week went by. Hi, Jared. How are you? Welcome to the live. I cannot believe how fast this week went by. I feel like it went by super fast. And let's try it again. Let's try it again. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I'm going to scream if this internet acts up today. I think I'm back. I think I'm back. I'm watching here. Let me just put it where I can see. But thank you, Janet, for letting me know. You know, the internet, I don't know. I have, in my home, I have the strongest internet because I do those live Zoom workouts, so I want to make sure that my internet is good. But sometimes it acts up. It acts up a little bit sometimes. So I apologize for that. But like I was saying, guys, like I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling emotionally. And I know that I've been repeating myself saying that, but I like to be transparent on my channel because I talk about and I promote fitness and I promote staying consistent. So I never want people to think that it's super easy for me to do. I want to show like a realistic journey. You go through ups and downs, you go through emotional ups and downs, you lifes, all of that. But through it all, staying consistent and not quitting, even when you're not feeling your best. Like I can't drive that point home enough. Staying consistent even when you don't feel like it. And you can use that same philosophy with just about anything you set out to do. A lot of people that enter my lives are typically content creators. Not every single person, but some people. And even if you have dreams or aspirations of starting a YouTube journey, honey, you're going to need to adopt that philosophy of doing it even when you don't feel like it. Getting on live, doing your lives, doing your content even when you don't feel like it. It's a part of the game. I'm drinking my water. And yeah, I'm here. So I don't know if you guys saw the thumbnail or if you just clicked on because you saw I was live. I see there's some people in the bushes. How you doing, people in the bushes? Don't leave. Just double tap the screen for me if you can. I greatly appreciate it. You know, the first couple of minutes of the live, I like to just kind of talk and give updates if I have any. Right now, I don't really have any updates. I am working on some things behind the scenes, but I don't really have any updates today. But hi, pretty. How you doing? But yeah, I'm not gonna really get into talking about what I want to talk about quite yet, just because I like to give people a chance to get in here, say hi to everybody, get them a snack, settle in, get their fingers ready to type before I jump in to what I want to talk about. Hi, Charlie. Welcome to the live. Yo, girl, spit in your hand. Okay. If you say so, sir. You know, I don't really know what that means. I just want to say this to you, Charlie. You know, you never know. And you can use this in your everyday life as well. You never know what people are going through. And sometimes you gotta kind of read the room and know when it's appropriate to be a jerk. Right now, today is not the most appropriate time. Hi, Sherry. Welcome to the live. I don't know what he talking about, Sherry. Child, I don't know. Who knows? I've never seen you here before, Sherry. Thank you for thank you for stopping by. Did you just find my live just scrolling, or are you subscribed to the channel? I'd be interested to know. Either way, welcome. Yes, that was very disrespectful, and it was also uncalled for. But you know what, guys? Like, people on this YouTube place that we are on, like if you're a content creator especially, you're gonna get people that come through and say things that no, he can stay. Hopefully he's listening in the background, and hopefully after today's live he gets a better understanding on how to be appropriate. You know, he can stay. That's like, that stuff, it's annoying, but it's not gonna, like, it doesn't really bother me per se. Sherry said, "Hi, girl. How you doing today?" Yeah, Sherry. I'm living. I'm doing okay. So I'm a plus size fitness coach. I talk a lot about staying consistent and working out to take care of yourself and to be the best version of you. Right? Like, that's the thing that I talk about the most. And right now, this month of August leading into early September is a very emotional time for me, because I lost my daughter on September 2nd, 2009. So the month of August and leading into the day she transitioned, I always feel down. I always feel really sad. But, you know, even through those feelings, I like to, I just keep myself going. I don't stop. I take time, of course, to disconnect. I do take time for that. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. I take time for that. Like, I take time to disconnect and everything. So don't think I'm like just burying my feelings. Like, I take time to feel the feelings. Actually, what I'm doing right now is a challenge. I'm doing a healthy eating challenge. So it started on August 4th, and what we're doing is eating very clean, and also making sure that we move our body each and every day. And a part of the eating clean is no alcohol. So that sometimes when people are going through and they feel really emotional, they pick up. Really, Sherry, I'm sorry for your loss as well. I'm sorry. Like, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, they'll pick up alcohol when they're feeling down, and I don't want any crutches. I want to feel the feelings, and I want to go through the emotions and cope on my own. So no alcohol, and I'm not allowed, and there's no eating, like burying my emotions in delicious sugary sweets. None of that either. I have to sit in my emotions. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm an emotional eater. I am an emotional eater, and if we keep eating like that, we're just gonna put ourselves under the ground at an early age from stuff that we can prevent. And it's a demon that I fight all the time. What? I could eat, child. Let me tell you something. And I love food. And especially the way I'm feeling now. In my old days, like when I was my heaviest, what I would do on days like this, or like periods of time like this, is I'll get myself over to somebody's supermarket, or to some, like, and buy all kinds of junk and eat it all. And then eat, and then drink. And that's just not healthy. All you're doing is making the situation worse. It might feel good in the moment when you're eating that food that you really like. But long term, when you go to the doctor and you get that realization, and he like, you pre-diabetic. then you realize all of that wasn't worth it. Because my goal, and the goal I want for everybody, I want us all to be juicy in our old age. I don't want us to get older and start to break down and start to have to take all these medications. And what we do today is going to affect us. The only person it's going to affect is you as you get older. And I don't want that. I don't want that for us. Yeah, Sherry. Sherry. Now, you don't drink, so that's a plus. Now, I don't drink the way that I used to drink. But during the pandemic, I can't even lie to you. Like, I was drinking way more than I should. Like, the pandemic, because I don't know if you guys remember, like, the very first, like, couple of days of the pandemic, it felt like a vacation. You didn't have to go to work. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do that. And drinking, like, it was like a party at first. But then you start picking up drinks more often than you should. And I can't say that I was like an alcoholic. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I have been, but I was definitely drinking too much. And I was like, we got to reel that in and pull it back. And I think a lot of it is socialized, right? It's okay. Like television shows, movies, they kind of promote it if you think about it. Because what do we all say? Like, what do they say in movies? I need a drink. Give me a double shot of whiskey. Like when people are going through like a divorce, they go to the bar, right? They do that in movies a lot. And what happens is we watch something and you might not think you're influenced by it, but what it's showing you is that, oh, it's okay to cope that way. It's okay to pick up that bottle and drink a couple of drinks. You deserve it. You've gone through a lot. Or the other thing that they made really popular is wine. Because wine isn't liquor, right? You can be very much so an alcoholic and only drink wine. And not only that, like say you never become an alcoholic. If you're drinking too much, that affects your health. Crystal, my girl. Pretty says, I've been losing weight, but it's caused by stress. Oh. I wish there was a way for me to say something to you right now, it's Pretty, that would take all your stress away. But I know that's not possible. But what I'm going to tell you this, Pretty, I don't know if you do this already, but if you're feeling stressed out, go for a walk. Start moving your body. There's something about getting those endorphins out that helps. It doesn't make it go away. It doesn't make your situation necessarily change, but it helps you. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Crystal, my girl, Crystal. How you doing today, girl? Crystal said, I hope all is well. Crystal, much like you, I'm battling this month. This month is a very hard month for me, and I am struggling emotionally. I just feel down all the time, child. And I'm trying to push through it. Not trying. I will push through, but that's how I'm feeling right now. Crystal says, stopping through the show, love. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you have a great weekend. Child, I hope I have a great weekend too. I don't plan to do anything this weekend except for like behind the scenes work and planning stuff and things like that. But I'm not going out. I'm not doing. I said I might go to the gym. Like I haven't been to a physical outside gym in a minute, so I might do that. I don't know. Sometimes it's annoying. Yeah, Pretty. Take a walk. Take a walk and just take that time to meditate and to recenter yourself. It really helps. It really does. There's science behind it about moving your body. So this challenge that I'm doing, it's not just about losing weight. I didn't mention anything about weight because it's really not about that. It's about learning how to deal with your emotions, learning how to control your cravings. Because I'm telling y'all, yesterday the craving was fried catfish, macaroni and cheese with candy yams. That was my craving yesterday. I did not eat it. What I ate instead was a salad. But I had that serious craving for that. What's my craving today? I don't really have a craving today, but I know that a lot of it comes from, it does sound good, right? Pretty Heart said, that sounds good. It does. But it's not going to make me feel good. And especially not right now because I'm doing this challenge and I like to finish what I started. So what I do when I have those cravings and I start having those feelings like, ooh, I want to eat whatever, I want to do whatever, I want to, what I do instead is I try to think about what the emotion is and why I feel I want to eat that. I kind of break it down. And I know what it is. It's because of the way I'm feeling right now. And that's making me want to eat whatever I want. Because when you eat that food, it make you feel better, right? It's eating a good plate of food, child. This water is nice and cold. I have it in my BFF tumbler. This really keeps your your drink cold. And then the straw it's a metal straw, so even when you drink. What's up, Professor X? I come in peace, ring. How you doing? How you doing today? So guys, the title of my live today is You versus You. And we're gonna talk about self-sabotage. So if you saw the picture, I posted a picture. Well, it's on the thumbnail, and the first picture is of me at the beginning of my journey, and the other picture is me yesterday. So I've lost a lot of weight, right? But you know what? I don't know if any of you have struggled with weight your whole life, but if you have, there's a point where you start to it's like you get afraid of the attention, the new attention that you're getting. You get afraid of, I guess, being seen. I believe in some cases, not all, people that gain a lot of weight and keep it on, it's kind of their armor. And once you start to shed that armor, it brings up a lot of emotions. It's really crazy. Like, people want to lose a bunch of weight, but in losing that weight, it brings up different issues or different emotions. And sometimes those emotions are too much for people to bear, and they start to sabotage their own weight loss. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. They don't think they're worthy of it. I don't know exactly what it could be for each person, but sabotage is real. Sherry says, I'm there now. I hate this feeling. Yeah, it's definitely a very uncomfortable feeling, and it's also frustrating because you finally lost weight. You finally stuck to something and actually lost weight, right? And you think, oh, once I lose weight, I'm going to be so happy. But if you don't resolve the reason why you have that weight on in the first place, then you're not going to be happy. It's not really the weight loss as much as it's your soul. And that's something to reckon with. Supreme! Hey, I'm talking about self-sabotage. I'm relating it to weight, but self-sabotage, you can take that and spread it all over the place. Pause. Because self-sabotage is so real. And the thing that we gotta do, and I have to do this too, and I do this as well, like my YouTube journey, my channel, what I want to do with the name Coach Mean Ring, like what I want to do with my brand. Sometimes I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I think about it, when I sit and think about it, oh, we definitely need Danielle. I need her to pop in with her colorful words. I don't know, she might be working. When I think about what I really want to do, There's a feeling. I'm keeping it so real with y'all right now. There's a feeling that comes over me like, will I be good enough? Do you guys ever have that? I can't be, well, maybe I am alone. Maybe I don't think that ever. But there is this feeling. I still do it anyway. I still keep pushing forward. But there's a feeling. What's up, Trisha? There's a feeling that comes over me like, will I be good enough? Am I good enough? Supreme said, I felt like that when I... Wait, what am I doing? Supreme said, I felt like that when I first got into tech. No, but seriously, it's also people like that's kind of imposter syndrome, right? Like what am I doing here? Do I belong here? And those feelings, those thoughts are real. What's up, King Grayson? How you doing? Welcome to the live. Happy Friday. Those feelings are real. And I think if you can't acknowledge that you have those feelings, you have that doubt, that self-doubt, then you can't conquer it. You can't conquer it if you don't acknowledge it. If you just pretend that everything is all good, it's okay to say, I feel a little inadequate here. I don't feel like I belong. Because then you'll start to self-sabotage. You'll start to make excuses why you shouldn't be in that room. And you'll start to act in certain ways to get yourself out. Because the pressure too much. It's like a pressure cooker. Supreme said, but sometimes you genuinely suck at stuff, though we still need to be self-aware. That doesn't mean you can't fix it or get better at something. That's true too. It's all about being self-aware, right? That's true too. What's up, Corey? Greetings, coach. Hope you're feeling better. Corey says, greetings, chat. So y'all say hi to Corey. All right, say hi. But that's true too, Supreme. That sometimes you do suck. No, but sometimes you do. Sometimes you're not aware that you don't have the talent you thought you had. Or you need to improve in a certain way. And so, of course, you know I always bring it to weight loss. So let me give y'all an example of what I mean. So, for instance, right? You want to lose weight. So you have a lot of pride about that. And you want to do it on your own. And you keep failing, right? You're not losing the weight you want to lose. But you're so stubborn. Like, you stubbornly don't seek professional help. You don't ask, you don't go and hire a coach, or you don't go and get a nutritionist to help you. You constantly keep doing the same thing and getting the same results. It's kind of like that. Not acknowledging the fact that you just kind of suck at it and you need help. Somebody. And it's okay to get a coach. I had a coach. I have a coach. I will always have a coach because you need somebody to check you and to help you and push you in the right direction. How do y'all feel about a coach? And not me, not me, but I'm talking about, would you hire someone to help you? Or are you the type to be like, I don't need that. I could just go to YouTube University. Now, granted, YouTube has a lot of information, but the thing is, when you have a coach, they hold you accountable. Because if you're watching videos, that person that you're watching them, but that doesn't mean that they can be there to hold you behind accountable. Right? Supreme said, I'm not going to lie, coach. Between YouTube, TikTok, and ChatGPT, if we can't figure it out, it doesn't need to be figured out. But see, that's the thing. There's a lot of information out there, but the application is the problem. You can get all the information you want. You can watch a million videos on how to be a surgeon. That doesn't make you a surgeon, right? Some people, they might be able to do it. But would you go to them? Shaw. I ain't going to them. I ain't going to them. Well, y'all can if you want. And they got their degree on YouTube University or TikTok. So, the information is good, but sometimes you need someone to check your bad behavior and your bad habits. Because all you doing over there is sabotaging yourself. You eat good for 2 days and then you like, ooh, I deserve a treat. Or I just ate one candy. Huh? Just think about it. Think about that last time you was trying to lose some weight and why you decided to do that. You decided to lose weight for a reason, right? What's up? I'm gonna tear that name up. Bill Blage. Greetings from Istanbul. Wow. Welcome. Welcome to the live. I hope that you are enjoying your Friday, or is it Saturday there? I'm trying to get this light right. Is that okay? I'm sorry, guys. Give me a sec. When I put it here, you can see it in my glasses. Why does it look green? Y'all quiet in the chat today. That's okay, because I could talk. You know me. I could go off on a tangent. I just, I don't know about y'all. How are y'all feeling, like, really, emotionally? Like, how are you feeling? I'm feeling so down. I feel sad. I feel just blah. And I'm trying to fight it. So this weekend, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some time for me and just kind of relax. Supreme said, I feel fantastic. Shit, I want to feel fantastic. Maybe tomorrow, child. Nah, probably not. Probably not. I'm not going to feel my best for a while. But I'm sorry. I don't understand if your hair looks oily or if you straightened it very nicely. I straightened it very nicely. Supreme said, go do some prison time, then get out. I feel you. Supreme. I get that. And don't get me wrong. The one thing you should know, you better know this about me by now. I could feel the way I'm feeling and still not miss a beat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. But sometimes you just don't feel your best. It is what it is. I just like to be transparent. I'm not going to come on here and be like, I'm amazing, I feel great, when I freaking don't. The dude from Istanbul, black women's hair don't get greasy. It does. It can. It can get greasy, but this is a wig, so. But I did flat iron it. Is that what you're asking? This is not my hair, sir. This is a wig. I'm going to do a wig. I'll probably do a segment in the vlog. I'm probably not going to do a separate video. Until then, wig companies start sending me them good wigs and want me to do a separate video for it, then I'll do separate videos. Yes, I seen the documentary, Supreme, about the hair and stuff. Yep, I've seen it. I'm still gonna wear wigs because my natural hair, ooh, I don't know if you like my hair. My natural hair is 4C hair. I work out every day, and when I work out, I sweat like crazy. So the only feasible thing, like if I was to just wear my natural hair, I would have to cut it like a Caesar or something. I would have to cut it low. Cause I had a time when I had locks, Supreme said, no, I wasn't saying anything against your wig. I was genuinely just asking. You know, I would tell you if I was strolling. If I was trolling. You talk texting. That cracks me up when he talk text. It's so funny. Nah, I'm confident. It is what it is. I wear wigs. If I don't have wigs, I have a good braid down. I got my hair braided, child. And 4C hair, yes. Shout out to my 4C women, yes. But 4C hair, guys, is hardcore. And I don't know. To be honest, I don't know how to manage it, and I'm not going to put chemicals. I used to back in the day. I used to do the creamy crack. I used to have a perm. I'm not doing that no more. To be able to manage the hair. 4C hair is how can I say this nicely? It's very coily, very thick hair that is extremely difficult to manage and have look presentable. Especially if you work out. Like it curls, it shrinks up. So if I was to like just wear my natural hair, I would have to cut my hair low. Ooh, Corey. I ain't putting no chemicals in my head no more. I dealt with that all through my teen years and early 20s and stuff with the chemicals until I locked my hair. If I was to do anything, if I was gonna wear my natural hair, I would have to get locks, just to kind of manage it. And then, my twist out, I would have to twist my hair. I could do it myself, but I would have to do it every week. The trials and tribulations, child. So the easiest thing for me is to wear my natural hair in cornrows going back to maintain my hair, and then wear wigs. That's the easiest thing for me to do. Or braids. I'm gonna get braids again soon. And it is what it is. Everybody got their thing. Some people bald as hell. Supreme. But back in the day, I used to do the creamy crap. Yep. And do the doobies and all of that. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Corey said don't matter how much moisture I put in it, their appearance will always look dry. Damn. Supreme says, screw you, coach. You know I gotta hit you with a jab a little bit. It will, Corey. My hair, nah, it's dry too, child. It sucks up the oil. Like, it sucks it up. Oh, Lord, this hair. Child. But thank God for wigs. And I'm looking for what's up, Faith? I'm looking for some wig sponsorships. I have my list of companies I'm gonna reach out to, and we gonna get it going. Like, let's go. Let's go. Have you ever been swallowed? Yo, you know what is so funny, Supreme? The thumbnail I was gonna use was a picture of TD Jakes, and I was like, nah, I'm not feeling that kind of energy today, child. How you doing, Faith? Happy Friday. Everybody say hi to Faith. Don't be rude. It's telling me I got 2 people in here. Now it's saying 1, child. So I'm saying everybody, but is anybody here? She said, fantastic. That's what Supreme said. He said, I'm feeling fantastic. I'm feeling blah, blah, blah. But I'm kind of used to it now. The face says, sorry if I ran them off. Man, I don't care if there's 1 person in here. I will talk to them. Sometimes, the numbers matter, but child, it is what it is. I see what happens to people that blow up quickly. People love you until when they love you when you at their level, or when you are a source of inspiration for them. But then it flips, and all of a sudden you are fake, and you're whatever. This is the way people do. So I'll take my time getting where I need to get. It's fine. Faith said, "I hope you start to feel better soon." It normally subsides, or I start feeling like more like myself after September 2nd. Aw, Faith, thank you for watching. Just finished watching your vlog. I feel you, girl. Danielle, I wish Danielle would come in here. Oh my God, I really enjoyed that video she did where she talks about resentment. I thought that was so well done, and it's so true. Oh, no, it's not. Your birthday September 3rd, Faith? Oh my gosh. What is that, Virgo, right? Cause oh my, so you a day before Beyonce. Wow. You got any birthday plans? I got some birthday plans. I need to get that going, child. Cause we in damn August. We gotta get that going. Cause I want to be on somebody's beach on my birthday. Yes, you are the day before the queen bee. Yes. I'm not really a beehive. I've never been like, I'm lying. When I was a kid, do you know I used to absolutely adore Crisscross, especially Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy, and this is like back in the day, like in the prehistoric times. So they used to have like fan mail and fan clubs, and I was a part of the fan club. But I was a kid, so Faye said to be left alone on my plans. Took some time off, but that's it. Hubby will probably cook for me. Hubby! Woo, woo, woo. Wait, wasn't Trisha? Oh, she probably left because I didn't do this when she came in. Corey said, OMG, I couldn't get it out fast enough. Yep, a day before my girl. Yes. Not big on big celebrations for my birthday. Me either. I've never had, have I ever had I mean, when I was a kid, my mom would throw parties in the house for me. And I can invite my friends and we would have a sleepover. But as an adult, I've never thrown myself a birthday party. Never. All I do is I prefer to go on a trip. And I could go with just me and hubby. And that's it. But sometimes, we could bring people too, like other people can come. We could do a group trip. But I'm not really big on like the big party. But I think one year maybe I should do that. But the thing is, guys, like, to be real with you, I don't like hosting. That's not my favorite thing to do. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of mental work and physical work. You gotta be smiling all day and cooking and sweating. Then you don't even get to get dressed until people are already at the house already, and you finally go and put your clothes on, child. And then if you have a party, you gotta do all the planning, and then the day of the party, you come into the venue in your rollers. Like my wedding, we did a destination wedding, and I was so overwhelmed with attention. It was overwhelming. Supreme says, I know I'm getting old because I used to have a bunch of friends. Now I only like my wife. Word. I have friends. I have friends that I've had for years. But I don't have like a bunch of friends. I'm not like a big, I don't have like a whole lot of friends. I have my very few friends that I rock with. But I'm good. I like my own company too. I do. I could go on a trip by myself. I could. Have you solo traveled before? Like out of the country solo traveled? Have I ever done that? Like solo traveled out of the country. No, because I met somebody when we got down there, so that's not really solo. I'm talking about You travel down there by yourself. You stay in the room by yourself, and you spend the whole trip by yourself. Have you ever done that? Tell Corey I said what up. And Faith, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just driving. Just to make sure people have a good time. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, Corey agrees with us. She says same. I take me in a trip. Take me on a trip. I'm not big on big parties. And the only big party I could think of was the wedding, and that wasn't only me, but you know when you're the bride, it's like it was a lot of it. It was overwhelming. It was a lot of attention. Like when you have to walk down the aisle, I was like, and everyone stands and stares at you. Oh my gosh, it was so uncomfortable. Face the same, and y'all know I'm an introvert. I didn't even want a wedding. It was so overwhelming, like all of that attention, and that's crazy because we're content creators, right? And we have people watching us, but they're watching us without us knowing. It's very weird, very weird. Yes, Corey, you will spend so much money. And Corey says, just to make sure people have a good time. Okay, your birthday, LOL. Right. And spending money, and people bring food, and then people come to your venue that you spent all this money on and don't have no gift. Don't come to the party if you're not going to bring a gift. How about that? Corey, exactly. No, thank you. Supreme. Oh, I read that. I did that. Faith said I did that once when I was in my 20s. I hated it. Oh, really? Traveling. Danielle! We summons Danielle. Hi, Danielle. Supreme said Faith needs to do a vow renewal. I'm the wife that messed up, but I got my life back together. Now live YouTube event for us. What? Faith needs to do a vow renewal. I'm the wife that messed up, but I got my life back together. No. Danielle's here. Hi, Danielle. Danielle says, I got married young. How to get married for $5,000 or less. Yeah, our wedding wasn't expensive. I think the total was around $8,000 because we did a destination wedding. Because it was a wedding, you get a reduced rate on the resort. And they have a package that we were able to pick. I'm pretty sure the same package now is way more money. But at the time, I would say $10,000 for the entire wedding. Because like little incidentals, like flights and this and that and the third. And the worst part about the whole thing was transporting my dress. I was super nervous. I took it with me on the plane though. I wasn't putting it under that plane. I took it with me on the plane. Aw, Supreme, yes, I am very much happier now. Aw, Faith, I'm so happy for you. Jay, what's up, Jay? Jay, I've been feeling your energy. Are you okay, baby? Supreme said, I'm happy about that, Faith. Legitimately, I'm seriously happy. I'm seriously happy for you. And I don't even know you. For real, like me too. I'm so happy for Faith. Like, it's so cute. I can't wait to see when you posting your new vlog and you said your husband was he was in the camera and stuff. I want to see. Hurry up. Where is Jay? Where is Jay? I don't see her. She right there, right there. Kiss from Jay. She said, Faith, mwah, Danielle, mwah, Supreme, mwah, Corey, mwah. Danielle said, I actually got a job at David's Bridal so I could get a discount on the dress. So smart. Faith said, I can't with you in the Supreme voice. Never stop doing it. What's up, Jay? Yo, Supreme, when he start going, I'll be cracking. I'll be rolling around like he is nuts. And then when he start jumping, he like... Faith, you ought. You ought. Yo, thank you guys. You're making me laugh. Faith, you ought to let Frankie Ray do your vow renewal ceremony. Yes, I gotta check out Faith's video. Well, Faith just did a vid. She has a vlog up, um, where she's talking about like getting back together in the vlog. It's a really, I like the way you edited that. You know what sequence I liked, Faith? And this is the editor, the fake editor in me. The part that I liked was when you went to the supermarket and when you were putting your groceries in the car, the different angles you did. I was like, clock it. Supreme, chill. That's too far. Supreme said, Coach, everybody keeps saying they hope you feel better. I didn't even know you were sick. No, I'm not sick, Supreme. I'm just feeling down. The month of August is emotional for me because my baby girl, she passed September 2nd. So it starts in August where I start feeling like this, like just heavy, like, ugh. And it's a chore to do everything. Like, it's a chore to go to work. It's a chore. It's probably depression, like a mild depression. I don't know. I've never been diagnosed with it. I've never been diagnosed with I've never been diagnosed with depression, but I just feel sad. That's it. And I acknowledge it. I feel the feelings. I don't allow anything to be a crutch, which is part of the reason why I wanted to do this challenge. So I can't just binge on junk. I'm not drinking. I'm just feeling the feelings. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're saying that, Supreme. Supreme says, I'm so much of a fake friend, I still haven't watched the damn vlog. Well, go watch it then, child. Watch it later. Curl up in the bed and watch. Faye said, thank you, Coach. I go to Target so much, I have to figure out how to make it a different experience. Oh, and you know what else, speaking of? When, look, when the parts, like, when you were shopping, well, first, you bent down and you were picking, I forgot what you picked up, but you picked something up, and then you must have had the camera somewhere in the cart, and you were, like, putting the bags in. I was like, go ahead, girl. Let me see them angles. You know what I'm saying? Moving that camera around. Let's go. Vloggers unite. We got to make putting bags in the car look cute, right? It's so fun. You know what would be great if maybe when I get my DJI, I could do stuff like that. I am gonna do stuff like that. Vlog myself vlogging. I am gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna vlog myself. I guess I can do it now, child. I got a phone. Vlog and show y'all what it looked like with me setting up the camera, going out, coming back, child. Supreme said, oh shit, the day after Labor Day, yeah, that would bother me too. Yes, it's a terrible time, man. Like, I don't like it. And every year I'm like, oh, here come August. Jay said, yeah, I know how that is. Just Danielle's, oh, hearts. Oh, thank you, Danielle. Supreme says, yeah, oh, no, I'm gonna read it right. Yes, every sadness isn't depression. You are perfectly fine to feel that, Coach. Yes. Supreme fact. Stop so effing fake. And you was the one asking about the vlog. Exactly. Faye said even Mrs. Supreme has watched it. Danielle said, correct, Supreme. That is appropriate sadness. Corey said, we nosy, Faith. Thank you for being vulnerable and allowing us to be in your business. But she shared, but she didn't go into every single detail. She wasn't like, oh yeah, this is why we broke up. And it wasn't messy. It was a very grown woman way of updating everyone on what's happening without telling y'all too much. Because y'all nosy, like you just said. Danielle said, I was so nosy, I hopped on the vlog expeditiously. Corey said, greetings, Jay. Danielle says, right, Q. Jay says, yes, Corey, that's facts. Love Faith for that. Corey says, seasonal depression is real. Seasonal depression. A lot of people, winter's coming. And that's true. People do get really, really sad during the winter because it's dark early. Ugh. That's the one thing. I don't like summertime because it's like overtly hot. But the thing I love about summer is the long days. I love that. And I love the fact that people tend to be in a better mood in the summertime, and everybody's outside. There's all these events, and you don't have to put on a ton of clothes, which I like. But my favorite season is fall, and then when winter comes, I don't feel, because my birthday's in January and everything, the best month of the year to start the year off and everything. But I don't feel depressed in the winter. I just don't like the winter. I don't like all that snow and the cold. I need to get me a new car soon. Like, I've been prolonging it because I love the fact that I have no car note. But I'm gonna have to get a new car and get me an auto start and all the auto everything, so I don't have to go outside and turn that key in the ice cold freezing. Wait, hold on. Not Corey. Faye says, you're welcome. I let y'all in a little bit, especially because I was moving and y'all would have been like, wait a damn minute. Because there's a content creator that lost a significant amount of weight and never mentioned it. And everyone's like, what the hell happened to her? So you're right. And then it consumes people, and if you just address it in the beginning and then don't say anything else, just live your life, good. But not saying anything and people see the obvious change, they're going to be like, wait a minute, what happened to your apartment? What's going on? Who that man? Danielle said, and would have, I would be like, where you at, Faith? You moved? You ain't tell us? We ain't get no moving vlog. Can we get a moving vlog? Supreme said, wait, what in the hell, respectfully, is seasonal depression? Yo, Supreme be killing me, yo. Jay says, Faith is grown, period. My cup of lotion. Danielle, love you, friend, said Faith. Supreme says, never mind. Let me shut up. I'm here supporting. No, Supreme, if you don't talk about, don't shut up. If we in here and we're having a conversation. Ciao. And that's that. If people don't like what you got to say, I don't know what to tell them. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. We might not always agree, but Lord of mercy, like, let people live. Danielle said, yes, winter art series loading. We rejecting that depression right now. Faye says, I'm just like that. I love sunlight and warmth. Yes. Jay says, period. Ha! Period. I'm not even going to hold you. Corey said, yeah, that's true. Danielle said, my man. Tina, what's up, Guan? Kiss from Jay said, Faith, are you bringing on the pranks? Y'all gonna do pranks? Faith said, y'all will be getting moving vlogs. Good. Tina saying hi to Danielle. Jay saying hi to Tina. Faith says, Jay, pranks? You mean pranks on my husband? She ain't doing no pranks. Supreme said, what up, Tina? Everybody saying hi to Tina. Supreme said, JB looking like JB looking like a J. I guess you mean JB looking like a sexy African with a bad attitude, and I want to fight all the time. Stash with the kids ass. What's up, Stash Cash? How far? Oh, I'm not bad. Because sometimes somebody be talking too much. What's up, everyone in the What's up, everyone in the chat? How y'all feeling? How y'all living? Welcome to the vibe. Jay said, laughing my ass off at Supreme. Everybody saying, what up to Stats? Epi Poo, my gal. What I want, Epi? Yo, Epi don't play, y'all. She go live. You understand what I'm telling you? Like, she don't play. Last night, I finished editing my new vlog. And if y'all haven't watched it, go check it out. And The first thing that popped up after my live went up, after my scheduled my video, I see Epi was live. I was like, let me go check and see what she doing. Like, this girl live in the laundromat, child. When I say hustler spirit, and you know she a Jamaican, right? That's a Jamaican thing. We don't stop. Jamaicans are tough. You heard? Tina said, yeah, I go in her lives and be kidnapped several hours if I'm not careful. Yeah, every people don't play around. I don't know how you was in whose live did I meet you in? How did I meet you, Epi? I don't remember. But I'm glad I did, child. Stash said, hey Faith, we not beefing no more. Y'all was beefing? Stash, you got enemies? You know what? Everybody got enemies. And sometimes you got enemies because you don't have enemies. You know what I'm saying? When you got a certain light about you, you bound to have somebody out there that just don't rock with you. Danielle said that was hilarious yesterday. What happened? What I miss? When I was editing, guys, I turned everything off so I could finish. Or else I would never finish. And I wanted to go to sleep. Faith says, Stash, we good. You came around to your senses. Stash said, nah, not real beef. Faith knows I love her. I know, I'm just instigating y'all. Wait, what happened? Probably Trisha? Yeah, maybe. But here we are now, boo. Hey girl. Let me pour some more. I have some seltzer here I'm sipping on. This one is berry. Wait, Stash he did a live? Stash, you was live last night? And you ain't text me and be like, yo, coach, I'm live? Nothing? That's messed up. Faye said he tried to say I was the problem in the relationship I shared. Oh, I gotta go back and watch the replay. I didn't even know you was live. You was the problem in a relationship I shared about when I was in my 20s. Okay, so let's go to Stash Live. Hold on. Stash Cash. Let me see what this guy over here. Let's see. Stash, you at 1.45K subs. Let's go. How far are you to monetization? He said, nah, don't go to the live. That's too late. It's much too late. Let's like it first. Ooh, and you got your live replay going. How far into it is this situation? I need to know y'all talking about. Let me be the first to put a comment. I'm up in this bitch. Sin. Faye said I'm exaggerating a little bit too and twisting his words. Tina said I knew you was praying. I couldn't see nothing, Danielle. Wait, hold on. Danielle said, yeah, had me fasting and praying for the singles. I told them all to stop dipping the stick. Ooh, wait, Stash, you been dipping the stick? Stash was dipping the stick? What? Oh, I'm gonna watch this. How long is 2 hours and 46 minutes? Babylon. I'm gonna have to watch this in parts. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He said, look at that later! You feel me? You don't want me to look at it now? With you unlocked? Hold on. Stash! Damn. This big old laptop, child. Stick dipping. Ooh, y'all, listen, y'all nasty. Nah, but if you single out here, like, shit, man, be careful because all these STDs weren't roaming around the place. Look at me here. Mm-hmm. What y'all got going on over here? Now I'm gonna watch it later so I can pay attention. Alright, Supreme. Yeah, I can't wait to watch. How I missed it? Oh, I was editing. Or was this during class? Cause y'all like doing that. Y'all like going live when I'm in the class. What time you went live, Stash? I like this sweater you got, the hoodie you got on, the Abercrombie. That takes me back to college. I'm being nosy now. Look at me. Look at who else channel we going to? Let's see. The next person up, Supreme. What's Supreme? Supreme don't be posting no videos no more. He said he only going live. Let's see. What happened? Did it just go out? Wait, let me go back to my channel because let me make sure I'm still good. Oh, it is. Can y'all hear me? Ow! I've been getting cramps. Not those types of cramps, like contractions. Okay, you can hear me. All right, Supreme says elevated. Elevated should have some new videos. Kissin' J always makes videos too. Homebody Trish, a lot of people that make videos. Trish has been going crazy with the yes, Trish been uploading, but you know what? She found her groove. And Trish, let's go to Homebody Trish page. Come on, home. Let's go. Y'all coming? Put your shoes on. Homebody Trish. She's been posting. I can't even keep up, y'all. I'm like, girl. Look, she posted another video 23 hours ago. I ain't even see that one. She posted one 2 days ago. And then she posted another one. I think I watched this one. No. I watched the last one I watched of hers was when she went to Home Goods. But she be going to Home Goods a lot, so. Danielle says gotta go at, I'm gonna go too at 2:45. Danielle says she gotta go at 2:45. Yeah, we at Homebody Trish house. Y'all got your shoes on? Yes. She said, wait, no, she said take them off at the door. Yes, I don't blame her though. I would be too. See, Supreme. See, I told you. Yes, I told her that too. I like that. I like the style in the aisle. I like how she decorated the chair, the sofa. Boom. Yeah, we gotta take our shoes off. Danielle said, right, Trish is definitely a shoes off house. Me too, Faith. I really do. I really like that. That's her thing. Like, she is a designer. She really is. And I love that she is really getting into that bag. I could see her designing high-end hotels. Tina says, oh, Melanin, wow. That's my cousin, y'all. Tina says, I gotta run to the house then. I don't want to miss anything in traffic. You run into the house. Look, we at Trish's house right now. See, this is her channel. Oh. See? I'm gonna watch her video. She posts after watch. Oh, excuse me. Oh, y'all, are you guys Hey, do y'all say hi to Melanie? Say hi. Thank you. Yeah, I really like this. I really like. Who else can we go see? Let's see. Supreme said, "I'm about to go live after you. I need some donations like Dr. Oh, Lord. Dr. Umar. What a mess he is. What a mess. I can't even really get into it because when you talk about scammers, yep. The repeating himself drives me up a wall. The repeating himself drives me up a wall. Brothers and sisters, the repeating himself drives me up a wall. Like, come on. But you know what? Like, people that continue to donate to that, I can't knock his hustle. I cannot knock it because they still donated. So, hey. Like, hey, if people take that seriously, right, Melanin, Dr. Umar is so unintentionally hilarious. Like, it's interesting to see that he can get people to send him money. And this damn fake school that he wanted to start with. Who in their right mind would send their child to his school? You can tell her, Supreme. You in the chat. Supreme said, "Tell your cousin facts." You just did. Supreme says, "Do you know the psychological reasoning he does that?" What? Faith, you don't know who Dr. Umar is? Well, you call yourself lucky that your algorithm does not show you Dr. Umar. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you. And I bet you if I go on my homepage, something about Dr. Umar. But actually, let me show y'all what's here. You know what I think too? I think if you talk about certain things, it pops up on your timeline. Because remember how I was talking about Dodash? She popped up. Corey Holcomb. Martin Luther King funeral coverage, because I was watching a bunch of documentaries. The Source, who's doing a celebration. I don't know who that is. There's somebody else I don't know. They're talking about Drake. I don't see nothing about Dr. Umar. I'm surprised. Because they was going nuts. No Dr. Umar? Oh, here we go. Y'all want to see Dr. Umar? Y'all want to hear him? Hold on.
The campus we've been working on for 6.5 years.
The campus.
I was not notified of this.
He wasn't notified.
We were not notified.
We were not notified.
This past weekend.
Without
an email.
What up, Stash? This past weekend. Without a letter in the mail.
This past weekend.
Yes.
Without a phone call.
Uh-huh.
The city of Wilmington.
Amen.
Put a notice on the door
Can y'all hear this?
Of both of our schools, informing me
it makes you remember
that
it
we
when
don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August.
The 25th of Black August.
Why
Amen?
are they trying to sell our campus at the very moment that our accounts are
that school's in the same city with Home by Trace,
no phone calls at all.
No phone calls.
They were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door handle.
They put a notice on the door
Somebody stole one set of notifications and sent it to the YouTubian struggle stream, giving us 20 days to pay.
Wait, hold on. He called them YouTubian struggle streamers. And sent it to the YouTubian struggle streamers. Yes, go.
We already paid $30,000.
He paid $30,000
that we don't even. Now we got to pay another $30,000 for vacant property registration fees that we shouldn't even owe because we should have a way. I want all FDMG donors and supporters to get ready for a protest. We may have to march. Dr. Umar.
Brothers and sisters. Yo, that was great. Dr. Umar. Wait, Faith didn't see him. Let me show Faith her boo. Faith. You see this guy right here? That's him. Ooh, YouTubian struggle streamers. YouTubian struggle streamers. Woo! Thank you, Lord. Amen. Listen, Dr. Umar. My gosh. But my thing is with what he's saying, if you're the owner of the property, wouldn't you be notified? I don't know. Who, child, I ain't gonna break it down. Child. Melanie says, how do they put a notice on a door that doesn't exist? Exactly, because there's no school there, right? Farrakhan Muhammad Umar III. These YouTubian struggle streamers. Thank you for that, guy. I needed that laugh, man. He is funny. But people are continuing to support him. I want to see this protest. If people come outside and support that, hey, I can't knock it. Everybody got to have a hustle. Brothers, we must stay focused. Brothers, we must stay focused. Brothers, we must stay focused. Yo, this guy is funny. I want to know. Now you're gonna have me going on a deep dive about Dr. Umar and find out where he came from. Let's see. Dr. Umar documentary. Does that exist on YouTube? Because I've got to see it. I've got to know. Because you know what? When I first came across him, he's like a real life Boondocks character. He is. Sir, he does not do discourse with intelligent females. Oh, that I have seen. He doesn't let them talk. Dr. Umar, he's like, honestly, in the last couple of years, he's been going through a lot. What is this? His ex-girl? See, I don't want to go down that. I don't want to go down that road. I want to see like a documentary on him. I don't want to. But in the last couple of years, he's put on a lot of weight. He's stressed out. Y'all think he misappropriated the money? What y'all think? Look at him 9 years ago. Wow. What y'all think he did? Wait, what? I know. I just said that to myself in my head. I'm like, oh Lord, there's gonna be all kind of crazy stuff about Dr. Umar because I typed in Dr. Umar Johnson documentary. And now I'm gonna see all kinds of foolishness, all kind of AI content. Oh Lord. Supreme says, Coach, he said he was visited by aliens. I'm not making this up, I promise. I believe him. Why not? Aliens, yep. The aliens came. Bye, Danielle. The aliens came and got him. All right, guys, I'm going to go too. I'm going to go so I can finish up my day, and then I'll catch you guys, I guess, in somebody else's live or somewhere else. And cousin, I'm going to see you in person real soon. Yay! So have a great day, everyone. Have a great weekend. Tomorrow, guys, listen, Epi, we just smile and nod. The aliens. But you never know. Maybe there are aliens. Who knows? We don't know until we see one. Tomorrow, guys, at some point, I'm going to be doing a workout. Epipoo says, see you later. I'm making seafood pizza. That sounds good. That sounds really good. I can't eat no pizza right now, though. No dough, no bread. But you enjoy. I could make cauliflower pizza, but I don't feel like doing all them steps. I really don't. So I ain't doing it. I'm going to be doing a workout at some point tomorrow. So I should tell you what time, but you'll see. I'll schedule the live, and I hope to see some of y'all there and we work out together. Epi says it's gonna be made with white sauce. Ooh, that sounds so good. A nice slice of pizza with seafood on it. Oh, I can eat that right now. All right, my loves. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for being here. Bye, y'all.